All right, there we go.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I think maybe we got the volume fixed.
Okay, we're good.
Anybody out there in the chat world wants to let us know the volume is fixed, that would be appreciated. I think it's ready.
All right, y'all. Good to have you guys here with us tonight. Little technical difficulties with the audio, but it's the Chris and Matt show. We're gonna handle this game and pulling for the riders on this one. There'll be bias reporting throughout this game. Riders a little slow to start for sure. Roosevelt picking up in man-to-man defense.
I'm not to move around so much because it makes this thing. Thank you, buddy.
So a little bit of a rough start for the riders. Coming out a little slow, like maybe they haven't played in a game in a year, which is the case. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs a little bit here and get going.
Scores 9-2 Blanchet.
Alex Pape going to the line for three. Fouled on the three-pointer. Alex Pape's a senior, going to be heading to Whitman College over in Walla Walla next year. I know his parents are pretty excited about heading over for some basketball, but also drinking some fine wine in Walla Walla Valley there.
0 for 3 on the free throws there.
Riders continue to play man-to-man. Good hands by Danilo. Jackson Sanford with the miss. Big block by Danilo. Petrovic. Out of bounds, Graves. Seems like riders just need to see the ball go in the hoop a couple times. Get things moving a little bit. A rough start. Blanchet looks to be playing a matchup 2-3 zone. A little bit of a bailout call there. Riders need to look to work on their zone offense a little bit, get the ball moving, swing it around, look to penetrate and dish. try to get Blanchet to move and play a little bit harder D. Petrovic at the bucket. Braves playing a little 1-2-2 full court press, kind of soft.
Sorry about the shaky video. There's a few people in the stands. It doesn't take much movement to throw that off. Not much we can do about that. Riders still can't really buy a bucket.
There you go, Patty!
Good to see Riders get out a little fast break. That's what they're going to need to do to get back in this game.
Good rebound.
Yeah, good rebound. Get out, get some transition buckets. As history goes with this squad, it helps them a lot if they get some easy baskets in the course of the game, and it's not all out of their half-court offense. So that's a good start. Hopefully there's more to come. Stanford to the line for 2.
Roosevelt not shooting free throws too well tonight.
That's
0 for 4. And that problem continues.
Pushing it back on Petrovic. Baseline ball for Braves. There we go.
Oh, a little up and under. No go.
Good charge, Alex. Alex Pape took a pretty good shot there by Patty Kane. A couple Northeast boys going at it there.
Yeah, that's a lot of these guys know each other pretty well, right?
No doubt. Some of these kids have been playing against each other, with each other since they were knee high. So pretty great to see them back on the court after a year layoff. Braves back to 1-2-2. Press and see if the Riders can get something out of it. Jake Downing for 3. There you go. Well done. That's a great way to break the press right there. Get a good shot, and maybe that encourages Blanchet to get out of it. We'll see.
Timeout, Roosevelt.
So good to have all you guys out there. How many people we got, Chris? We got
36
of you out. Well, at least 36 TVs. Is that what we're talking? Or whatever, flat screens. What do we got? We didn't have audio to begin with, but we just wanted to start our little show here just to say that I'm happy just to be here to see a game. We didn't know if we'd ever get to this point this year, so we're all feeling. I know all these parents, the few that are here, they're able to come to the game, are just happy to see their kids out playing on both sides of the court here, Braves and Riders. Just great to see everyone and see some smiles on these kids' faces, or at least smiles on their eyes through these masks, right? It's just great to see. So we'll hope that the Riders can start putting the ball in the hoop here coming up second quarter and turn this into a fun ball game. Riders still picking up a man-to-man, sticking with it. So far in this game, it really isn't about a defensive problem for the Riders. It's an offensive problem so far. So they get some more buckets. This game will get close real quick. Braves going back to the 1-2-2. Let's see what the Riders can get another bucket out of it. Falling back to a 2-3 zone. Jump ball, possession, Riders. We got 1.7 seconds left. Excuse me, the refs had it wrong. It's Braves ball. 1.7 seconds, Braves ball.
Oh.
Good block.
Good block by Danilo.
All right, that's the end of our first quarter. We got 13-7 Braves. First half of that quarter, Braves were just running away with it. Riders seemed to get a little settled in, made some little bit better plays, better judgment with the ball, and quite frankly, just made some shots. Huh? You said Zoom.
I did. Thanks to our mentor Bruce at home telling us what to do here. Got it zoomed in a little bit, so hopefully that makes it
Bruce
better.
Bailey. Sometimes an old Rider alum's got to tell an old Blanchet alum what to do.
You knew you were working with a couple idiots here.
That's
so.
right, Bruce. This is the only time I'm going to take any advice from you. I'm just letting you know right now. All right, we got Rider ball here beginning of the second quarter. Let's see if maybe they kind of knock the rust off the game a little bit here, and maybe they start knocking down some shots. Braves going to man-to-man defense now, so getting out of that 2-3 zone and giving them a little different look. See how the Riders handle it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Got to get that rebound. There we go. Got to be a foul.
Noah Cazone with the nice rebound. Miscommunication right there. 15-7, Braves up. There it is. Oh. Riders up by 10 now, 17-7.
Too many turnovers for the Riders.
Good take by Alex Pape. Good block. Just noticing a little bit of hesitation with these riders so far. I think they're all trying to do the right thing, make the extra pass, be unselfish and all that, but sometimes that comes at a cost of being a little hesitant. So let's see if that starts to change a bit. I like to see that Alex, what he just did there is go to the hoop strong, create some contact, and get to the line. Just seeing that ball go in the hoop a few times is going to help their confidence.
Finally breaking the drought at the free throw line.
There we go. It's always good. There we go. There's another one. 17-10. Riders go to just a full court man press. Big board by Patrick Blanchet. Jake Downing for three. Big rebound by Julian Swanson. A bit better energy. Julian Swanson with the free throw. Puts the Riders back 6 now. It should be 17-11, right? Somebody help out the scorekeep. Yeah.
Little air ball on that.
Julian still has his football legs, I think, maybe on that one. Not sure. All right, Riders go to full court man. Looking to just disrupt the rhythm that the Braves are in. Try to get some early opportunity baskets, turnovers, trying to shake the game up. I like what Coach Richardson's doing here. I think this is a great move. Let's see if it gives the Riders a little something.
(19-10) is the score. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Oh, got offensive foul call. Going the other way.
We got a couple subs coming in. We got Danilo Petrovic and Sam Vile coming in for Swanson and Stanford. Still sticking with the man, full court man. Just had a shout out from the Caldwells down in South Carolina. Want to say hello to Gray. Gray, we miss you. Wish you were here as rest of your family. Ethan, what's up? Braves still sticking with the with the man-to-man. Five seconds on the shot clock. Paid for three. Good elevation and block by Blanchet. Just got him a little bit down low with the body, but good up top. Reason for there's not an earthquake in the building. It's just that we got people bouncing around on these bleachers and it's bouncing the camera. So apologies. It's actually tough to sit still during this, but I'm doing my best. How about you? Huh? You doing good? Don't laugh too hard. You're going to shake the camera.
Doing good.
All right.
Need that rebound.
Big board by Danilo. Let's go, Riders. We got to start putting the ball in the hoop. Let's see if he gets up in this trip.
Might help if I move the camera
there you go.
instead of my head. There we go.
Good bucket.
It's a good take.
Good ball movement. Got 19-12. Braves up.
Gotta get back on D.
Good job,
good
Alex.
fake. There we go. Alex, go back to the line for 2 more. (21-12), 3:15 left in the second.
Here. What do we got going on? We got Alex just went over to the sidelines. I think maybe he's got a, I don't know, maybe he's bleeding a little bit, got a little cut or something, I don't know. So, Jackson Stanford, that Stanford subs in for the free throw. Don't see that very often. Still in the straight-up man-to-man defense. Like I said before, this is not a defensive problem they're having. This is an offensive problem at the moment.
Gotta have the rebound. Wow. Got it.
We're getting a request to pan to the score a few times, so we'll do that for you all out there.
All right, we'll have to do that. I zoomed in at the request of somebody else, which kind of took our view of the score away.
You guys
so,
are a demanding bunch of people, let me tell you.
Charging nickels for every time somebody's got a request.
Yeah, we got the suggestion box. You guys can drop a note in there to us, right? There we go. All right. Gabe Lopez just checked in for breakdowning. His first minutes for Gabe tonight.
I think he got away with a travel.
Go, push it, guys. Push it. No pressure on him. There it is. Good transition bucket right there.
Good pass ahead from point guard Alex Pape.
Basketball is a game of runs. We haven't seen one from the Riders yet, but maybe that's the beginning of one.
Good defense. Yeah. There we go.
Braves going to a 1-2-2, I believe, press. Julian Swanson with the move. Strong off the backboard.
Take that.
Hell of a pass from Griffith Knowles there. Just, I think whoever 21 wasn't expecting it. Whatever that is. Anyways, a good pass. Coming in again. 1-2-1-1. Trap. Full court trap. Riders need to move the ball ahead of pressure. Get an open look. There we go. That's a welcome sight. Transition bucket. Gabe Lopez. Rider basketball. Just a real feeling of a momentum swing here. Let's see if we can build on it, get another basket or two. We really have not had a run yet this game, but there's a lot of basketball to go here, and now's the time to do it. So we are
at 22-17 Braves. Minute 9 left.
Braves drop back.
First half.
Back to the 2-3 again. Looks like. Going to break down that zone with passes and also dribble penetration. And you notice the Riders are pretty content with just passing around it. They also need to penetrate like that.
Going to get Julian on the push.
Good hustle by Swanson. Like I said, he's been mauling people on the football field, so this probably feels like a football light out here.
That's going to
Probably
put
missing his helmet. Stanford comes in for Swanson. 46 seconds left. We got Braves up 22-17.
I think that's Tyler Corman on the line, 1-1.
44 seconds. 25 on the shot clock. Braves back to man defense.
Got helped out there with the shot clock running down.
Yeah, got a little bit of a wild play, right? Ball's bounced around a little bit.
This will be Danilo Petrovic to the line for 2.
And it looks like he got his wind knocked out of him or something to
Sure
that
it's
effect.
that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Breathe deep, young man.
Riders starting to grind this out, getting it closer.
The cheerleaders are legit. They're shaking our camera, Chris.
Tell them to stop.
Braves timeout. So, Riders, let's get a little clock action, Chris. We got Riders 22-19.
I don't know if we can
Down
get that.
22-19. And 21 seconds left. Chris with the fine camera work here.
Sorry,
Look at
Bruce,
that.
I'm going to have to zoom out.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
So, I would say all in all, not the best half of basketball I've seen by the Riders, but they're hanging in there and they're keeping in the game by playing good defense. The offense will come over time, but the defense is keeping them in the game.
Oh, yeah, we've been saying the score. Sorry, we're getting some comments.
So I have to think for both teams here, this game has got to be a little bit of an experience, especially the first half. Just they haven't been in this environment. And some of these kids have been playing AAU, even with the pandemic, but a lot of these kids haven't. So it's the first time to lace them up. put the uniform on and be in a game situation. So look to the second half to be probably a better one.
There's a steal from
Great
Noah.
steal by Noah. Great steal.
Don't expect that from
3, 2, 1. So, just like we were saying, Chris, basketball's a game of runs, right? And Riders finish up on a high note there.
How you doing?
You guys got the filming duty, huh?
We do.
Yeah, good
Yes,
finish there.
commenting too.
Yes.
Play-by-play.
And you're on it right now. You want to say hi?
No thanks.
You want to? We can interview.
I can put you on camera now if I just tilt this thing down a little bit.
Oh, exactly. You guys are mic'd up.
We're mic'd up. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're.
On film.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
I was told there wouldn't be any dancing.
We've got a comment by one Lee Fine, whose daughter's a freshman rider, cheerleader, and he said he said I do the math, but it has not changed a lick. Like I don't think it has. So as far as I can remember, which is 50 years ago. But anyways. You're right. It's got the very much the cool vibe of the old school high school gym, but the floor is squeaky and shiny, so that doesn't always come with the old high school gym. It could be a dusty, slippery mess. So
I'm just getting word here that we lost the feed.
oh,
Let's see. Yep, so that means
Steph said it's still not working. But Yo, back.
Okay, I will. I'm going to get out the halftime scoreboard. All right, man. Taylor Mulberg, 46-42. Yeah. All right. Thank you, sir. So a little bit of a Roosevelt girls basketball scoreboard update here. Coach Taylor Mulberg and the Roosevelt Rough Riders won their first game tonight, 46-42 at Lakeside.
Nice. Well, and as it turns out, that's where the boys' team was supposed to play today or tonight. But due to some sort of COVID scare, I don't have no particular information about that, but apparently they had to cancel the game. So somehow the powers that be got to schedule this game between Blanchet and Roosevelt to give these kids a chance to play, which is fantastic because that's what they need to be doing right now is playing some ball. So with as much uncertainty there's been in this whole leading up to this, what may or may not be a season, to have that game canceled against Lakeside was, as being a dad of one of the players, was one of those things that you're like, really? After all this, now we're dealing with the cancellation? So I think there's a couple Metro teams that are, I think Prep is also in the same situation as Lakeside. So I feel bad for all those kids. I mean, it's just what a tough situation for everyone involved. But once again, like I said, happy to see these boys out here competing and being together and enjoying playing some ball. So what's your thoughts in the first half, Piss? What's your take?
Oh, put me on the spot.
I did, just like that.
Well, I would say they did grind it out, kind of started cutting the turnovers down a little bit. Got a few things to bounce their way, and here we are.
Right, yeah.
Tight game, figured it would be.
Right. These teams last year definitely played close games, pretty evenly matched. So we'll see if Roosevelt now comes out with maybe a little bit. I think there was some nerves there, and then just some, lack of familiarity with being out doing this thing, right? So it's good to see if that's the case, and they come out with feeling a little bit more comfortable, a little bit looser, playing a little bit freer, a little more aggressive on offense.
I wonder if we're bouncing back and forth to cellular and Wi-Fi. Is the one thing we didn't do is get the Wi-Fi code. Bruce said it's off again.
Riders starting out in a full court man.
I have to
press, trying to turn up the volume a little bit. Let's see, it seems like already just a little bit better energy. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, he said we're all good. Okay.
Braves start out in the man-to-man. Quick 4 points on the Riders. Drop them back into man-to-man again. Alex Pate with the drive. (28-21) Braves. Downing, that's awkward. My kid just checked in for your kid. That sucks. How come our kids can't play together? Just an aside, but Jackson Stamford and Jake Downing go way back to talking about knee high and knowing each other forever. So, and of course, you may not know this, but Chris and myself are their dads. So, it's fun to see them out there together, and fun to joke when they sub for each other too. Petrovich for a deep three. Swanson the board. Julian with the up and
That was some hard work there.
Julian's a physical kid, man. Braves moving the ball nicely. Griffin Knowles.
Tough shot.
Knowles is a nice player, always has been. Great athlete. You want to let Knowles get going. Keep the play.
Another run from the Braves. They're up 32-23. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third.
Braves come out as the aggressor at the beginning of the third period. I was hoping to see the Riders do that.
Come on, Jay. A little off the mark for Stanford.
Yeah, he's having a tough night.
See if we can't get this to... Oh. Awkward shot.
Stanford with the technical. I can't say that he didn't get that from his dad. So. 32-23. Braves up. Noah Cazone coming in for Stanford.
Come on, Riders!
Drive there.
35-23.
Riders having a tough time on the defensive end.
Braves up by 12.
Maybe a little frustration.
Lopez in for Blanchet.
Take a charge!
Got it. Thank you, buddy, for the fill-in.
Skip pass to Lopez. Another skip pass. Take the three.
Shooting woes continue.
Good block off, box out by Danilo Petrovic. It's a good look, didn't go down. woes continue in terms of the offensive side of the court.
Go Riders!
Pretty good, Kane. Let's go, 33.
Downing checks in for Swanson.
Way.
Roosevelt looking to get their doors blown off at the moment. They gotta do something here between some defensive stops and also get some simple, easy baskets. That's a good start. Good start.
39-28. Blanchet. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left in the third. I think we need to try that. Sound back on.
All right.
Oh, well, maybe we're okay.
Riders picking up to 1-2-2. Trapping press, full-court press. That's about a three-quarter court press, I should say. Coach Richardson trying to do something to get these kids going a little bit. Generate some turnovers. Get some easy baskets.
Push that, Will. There you go. That's funny. Oh.
Giving up a lot of rebounds.
Lopez checks out with I'm not sure what happened, but he's got limping a bit. Swanson checks in. Take for two. Turnover. We're running. Let's see what we get. Jake Downing for three. Bang.
Need it.
Here we go.
Here we go, buddy. We need that. Back to within 6.
Jake Downing can get you back in the ballgame in a hurry. Let's see. The press seems to be disrupting Blanchet a bit.
Need a rebound. Jump ball.
Come on, Black, box out!
Quick jump ball.
Get a body on it, Black!
If you keep holding it, does it keep it shaking?
Let's try that.
We got a braid ball underneath the hoop. Oh, gotta see the ball, fellas.
Help!
Good tip by Jake. Maybe that was Danilo. Staying here with the Braves.
Take a charge!
Minute left in the third.
Great pass and cut by the Braves on that. We got 57 seconds left in the third period. 39-33 Braves.
to send my enforcer down and beat these two kids up at the end of the bench. Shaking my camera too much. You want to go handle them, big guy?
Can't do that.
You can't do that? Go down there and flex a little muscle, big guy. A little awkward.
Swanson's got a nose for the ball. I don't know how he came up with that, but he's going to line for 2 now. Let me go say something.
Sure. Just sent the big man down to do a little enforcing, see if it gets any better. He came back all right, so he didn't get beat up.
I think that worked out.
Did that work out all right?
Yeah. I might have got a look or two from my mom, but I think it worked out. That was very polite, Chris. All right, we got the 1-2-2 going again. I like what this is doing to Blanchet. Got to generate some
42-33, 10 seconds.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, 42-33 going into the 4th period. Just kind of more of the same, right, Chris? I mean, I think it's really, it's, in a high school basketball game, you got 33 points in the 3rd quarter. You're most likely going to be down. I don't care who you play. So it's mostly been an offensive issue. Continues to be they're playing good enough defense. It's not great, but good enough to keep themselves in the game. It's just they've had a difficult time putting more than 2 baskets in a row together. That's kind of my assessment of what's happening so far. So at some point here, they get on a little bit of a roll, get some steals, generate some offense that just doesn't come out of their half court. I mentioned that before, but that is the curse of this team, is that they're a decent half court team, but they do better when they get into some transition basketball. Blanchet's doing a pretty good job of taking care of the ball too. It just is some good, good ball movement on Blanchet's part. Some good offensive execution, and then they're pounding the boards pretty hard too. Strong take. Who is that?
I think that was Tyler Foreman.
Oh, okay.
Crowd wanted to travel.
Didn't get it.
Didn't get it.
Jake Downing with the cut. Good idea by Noah to get him the ball on that cut. Just not quite on target. Good defense.
Good defense. Danilo, we need that. Nope. No. Cold shooting night continues.
Got to get that lid off that hoop.
44-33 Braves, 7 minutes left in the 4th. And we get the travel call on that.
All right, start making a run, you better start doing it soon here, right? String together some baskets with some stops.
Yeah, tough pass. Tougher catch. We'll say the Braves seem to be playing some pretty tight D.
No, they seem to be there on the cuts. I think they're kind of reading what we're trying to do. Jake for three. Good look.
Short. A little quicker release maybe than what he wanted to do.
Lefty.
Rebound Downing. Alex Pate. Shooters. I do see us standing around a little too much on offense.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to see some guys moving more without the ball. Stay here with Roosevelt.
44-33. Braves up by 11 with 5:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Been stuck on this 33 for feels like an eternity.
Sure does.
Got to get a bucket. It's a cool number on a jersey, but it's not that cool in the fourth quarter. All right, let's see what we got on this inbounds. Lopez coming for a bucket.
Floater.
Oh, floater, no good.
Window's starting to close here on the offensive end. They really gotta start pouring some buckets in.
Yeah, no doubt.
For Griffin Knowles. Strong move.
Good job, Braves.
The offensive frustrations leading to a little bit of lack of defense.
Up. Don't worry about him.
A bit of a bailout there. All right, come on, Riders. Let's do this one. Something.
Count the free throws.
2 or 3 or free throws. Something to get on the board. Man, I haven't sat in bleachers so long, I forgot how miserable it is. My back is killing me.
Back is sore. Oh boy. Like to see these guys try to finish out strong.
Yeah, no doubt. I know. 49-33.
Good rebound and back up.
Scrapping. Richardson with the timeout.
We got 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth. Blanchet Braves 49, Roosevelt Rough Riders 35. See if I can give you all a little entertainment here. Somebody requested some dancing. This is all you're gonna get.
I thought you were doing a post-game thing. No?
No, sir.
If they come all the way back from being 14 down with 4.5, are you down?
That's risky.
I've seen you dance. I'm good. Actually, I'm good.
Yep. Stop making bets you don't want to collect on. Right?
Right. It seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, we got Brave Ball here.
Roosevelt ball. Travel.
I don't know if I saw it, but I'm a little biased. That little point guard matchup's kind of fun. Knowles and Griffith and
Cuison.
Noah. There's some
Noah
good, there's some
Cuison.
good quickness on quickness. Blanchet's pretty content to stay in this man-to-man defense this half. They seem to be real comfortable with that. They were playing some 2-3 in the first half, and seem to be all right with it. Swanson again, mixing it up. What do you play in football? It's a defensive end, right?
Yeah, plays defensive end in football.
I believe he had like 5 sacks in like their first game of the year, didn't he? I'd heard about it. I heard the legend. Downing coming in.
Trying to check in.
Coming in for Stanford.
There we go.
Again, oh, but it's back the other way, right?
Back the other way. My kid in for yours.
Yeah, justice equaled out. All right, Riders, we don't have a whole lot of time to be kicking the ball around. We gotta get something in the hoop.
Yeah.
3 minutes left. 49-35, Braves. Zone to the line. There we go. 49-36, Braves.
Jackson Stanford checking back in here. And we got my kid going out. Huh? Maybe me and you can't do this together either.
I know. Coach Richardson's messing with the live streamers. What's going on? All right. 49-37.
Oh, block shot, late call, maybe. Uh-oh. And maybe
Zone rolled his ankle, left ankle. He landed on someone's foot.
see how this goes. We get the trainer out. Looks like we're going to get him back up on his feet. All right, to reset here, we've got 2:54 in the fourth quarter. Blanchet Braves 49, Roosevelt Rough Riders 37.
Down 12 with 3 to go. I've seen crazier thing happen. 50-37. Braves.
Hey, our boys are in together. Oh. Just having a hard time putting it in the basket tonight.
No doubt.
What was the call?
Carry.
Carry.
If it was the NBA, that would have been all good. But it's not, clearly not.
Get
the
away
NBA.
with it all the time, yeah? Dribbled out of bounds. Not quite sure how we didn't grab that.
I don't know. It's kind of
Ooh.
possession is symbolic of this game.
A lot of layups for the Braves tonight. You know?
It's just things not, bouncing the Riders' way, and some of that's creating your own fortune, and some of that's,
Up and under.
luck. Good move, good move. Good post move by Julian.
That's a Julian Swanson signature move, yeah.
It is.
He likes that up and under game.
Pump fake, up and under, and try to get you out your feet, try to get the and one, and it comes with the elbows.
It does.
It does.
Not the funnest guy to guard in practice,
No,
from what I
that's
understand.
what I hear. That's what I hear. 52-37, a minute and a half to go.
Some both.
Well, Chris, as this thing winds down, I could say that it's been kind of fun.
Yeah.
Minus the outcome of the game, but on the positive side, it's just good for them to get the first game in. They come back. Hopefully, you all come back. Play Lincoln on Friday, and with any luck, we don't drop back to phase 2, and the kids continue to have the season that was scheduled. But that's could be up in the air. I guess we'll know more what on, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday next
Over the
week.
weekend, I guess.
Over
Yep.
the weekend. So going back to kind of what we were talking about to begin with, just happy to see that these kids are able to get out. Even if it ends up being 2 games to get together to play. And maybe Friday they can come out with a little better performance and get a W. Minute left, 54-39 Braves.
stay here. I think that rolled off of Sam Vile. Oh, good block there. Alex Pape.
By the way, number 5, Skylar Lynn checked in, as well as, excuse me,
15 maybe?
15, yeah, 15 checked in.
Skylar Lynn and one more. Was that Ryan? Number 5. Ryan, I believe.
Well, I'm not sure. We got a little mix
we got
up
the
on
numbers on.
We got a mix up on
our roster.
On our roster. Chalk it up to COVID.
First game, y'all. We'll try to do a little better on Friday.
Getting our feet wet here.
My buddy Matt here has been putting in 14-hour days this week.
Not doing this.
No, no.
You can tell.
Or practicing for it.
Right. That's about.
And that's it, y'all. Final score, 54-39. Blanchet Braves take down the Roosevelt Rough Riders.
See you all on Friday, and I hope for a better outcome.
Better outcome.
It's just a better performance, something they can feel better about. I know we know these boys pretty darn well, and they're not going to be satisfied or happy about the way they came out, especially against the Braves, who it's kind of a constant rivalry with this team. So, but hey, that's how it goes, and you got to put together a full effort of knocking down shots. I think the Braves just kind of outplayed them in terms of the hustle, and were a little bit cleaner on offense in terms of how they took care of the ball. But those things can be improved upon, even in just showing up for a new game and having a little bit better effort, and then just making shots. Man, 39 points is not going to get you too many victories in Metro. In fact, there won't be any. So they're going to have to get up in the 50s and 60s. 70s, 60s and 70s really to be consistent and win games in Metro. So
yeah, I'd say over the years we've watched this group of seniors kind of, when they played those games in the 50s and low 60s, it's been tough for them to win. But
for sure.
Seemed like 60 was the bar they needed to get to in most games.
100%. They get over
the last
60
3 years.
Exactly, and their discipline on defense and effort usually is enough to keep them in games. And win games when that's the case. So, well, this was fun, Chris. We'll do it again Friday night.
For sure.
Hope you all had a good time watching, and I know we enjoyed it, so it's all good.
Yep.
All right.
Have a good evening, y'all. Stop.
Finish.
Keep the event and resume it later, or finish the event and archive it.
Yeah, you